Hello everyone, so today I'm here to talk about something a bit more topical, shall we say. Well, actually no, I'm usually always on top of the topics, but this happens to be specifically related to Minecraft and a video essay I made on my main channel a while ago, about a year ago, what a new composer means for Minecraft, which was me talking through Lena Rain, whatever, I think it's Lena Rain being added to the composers of Minecraft for the first time, a new step, a new composer being added. And somebody commented on that video saying, "You are underrated. Also, I would like you to do an update if you can, because Lena made new tracks to accompany the new 1.18 update, lol." So the problem is that I'm working really hard on a video essay at the moment, an Adventure Time video essay for my main channel, that I'm not doing any other video projects except that. Every time I open Sony Vegas, it's to edit that, except for editing these videos, because they're very easy to edit. I just overlay audio onto video. And so I can't really make another video in the next, let's say, month. And then when I leave to head out of the country, I can't make another video at all for another couple months. And then by the time I can come back and make a video essay on it, the topic will be long dead. So I did think I want to talk about it, and hopefully that person follows me over to this channel, and that some people on here would be interested in it as well. But the short of it is that I listened to the soundtrack over on Twitch a while ago while I was doing a little study sesh, and playing some music in the background, listening through the new soundtrack. And this is going to be more of my personal take as opposed to the video essay I made, which is very optimistic, very wholesome by the end of it. And maybe that's what you will consider this, but that's up to you. So a few things. I don't think Lena Rain's music for the new update felt like Minecraft at all, with a few brief exceptions, especially just not overworld Minecraft, and especially not title menu music Minecraft. What I did feel like is that the music disc was spot on. That is a Minecraft music disc right there. And none of this has any, justifiable backing. It's just sort of my instinctual feelings. However, the second artist involved, I think it was, Kumi was her surname. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But the second artist made 3 songs, which were all amazing. Clearly inspired by C418, maybe not putting so much of her own twist on it, but that's fine. You don't need to put your own twist on something that is so entrenched within people's brains that getting a new song with the same vibe as the old music, I think, is what most people want. And I think that's what this artist delivered on. I don't want to say her name wrong twice, because I did that for Lena Rain in my video essay and I got a whole lot of shit for it. So but I think she really managed to capture the spirit of Minecraft, and those 3 tracks are terrific, and I really implore you to go check them out. But what I found was interesting when I was looking at the description of the Other Side music disc, people are already attaching themselves to the old quote-unquote Minecraft by saying that Pigstep is better than Other Side. They're like, oh yeah, this is good, but nothing will beat Pigstep. It's like, what? When Pigstep came out, the same people were screaming and raving about how terrible this music disc is as an addition. And I think that's just such a good showcase of what I've been talking about in a lot of my video essays, which is people are always going to be resistant to change. But, once they learn to accept it, they eventually just become defensive about that change that happened. Once they're like, oh, maybe it's not so bad, they become defensive about it when the next change occurs, like with this new music disc. And so it's really interesting to see that type of defensive pattern beginning to form. And maybe I was right in the end of my video essay a couple of years ago, and I still think I am about that. Not a couple of years ago. I still think I am right about what I said, which was maybe at some point in the future, years from now, people will hold Lena Rain's music in such nostalgic high regard in their minds and in their hearts as we do with C418. And by we, I mean people who started playing Minecraft around 2012. That's the only people I can speak for. And it seems like that might be happening. already, but right before our eyes. And so once again, even though I might not think it's the best addition to Minecraft, this new music, I still have to accept the fact that there is a new composer, and that odds are I'll get used to the music, and maybe I'll even learn to like it. For me, nothing will beat the nostalgic aspect of C418, although I really, really did like Lena Raine's addition to the Nether, and I felt like that was a good place to start, you know, not stepping over the toes of the overworld. I think that's a very dangerous realm, and I think they quite overstepped their bounds, honestly, if I can say that, with Lena Raine's new music being for the overworld and the title screen. I think maybe the Deep Dark, a lot of that music could be used for that, especially Lena Raine's, but that's just my take on it. And either way, I'm going to be accepting of the change and just trying to enjoy myself while playing the game and enjoy the music that crops up. And I will definitely be going out to find that other side disc. But as I said in that video essay, I think eventually people will hold some of these songs in just as high regard as they, you know, now hold fucking Pig Step, or before that held C418, or still do hold C418. And sure, you know, depending on the time period you join Minecraft, I don't think anything will beat the nostalgic aspect of what music was playing in the background in the beginning. But I don't think that changes the fact that being accepting to change will be beneficial to, I think, everybody around you and everybody in the community of the game, or, you know, whatever it is in life that's changing, even if it's the fundamentals of your own life. I think the same applies to all of that. And I think this transcends just a silly music update in a video game. But I don't know, maybe I'm looking too deep into it. As usual, the proverbial door is off the latch, and I would love to hear what you have to say about it, so feel free to comment or email me anything relating to this video or otherwise, and I'll happily respond in a video. But that's it from me.